Welcome back to Car Updater M5G, and today's video is going to be a chilling deep dive into one of the most iconic and tragic events in history, the sinking of the Titanic. Get ready to uncover the full story, shocking facts, and the true cost of this legendary ship. The Titanic wasn't just a ship, it was a floating palace. Launched in 1912, it was the largest and most luxurious passenger liner of its time. It was advertised as unsinkable, and that belief played a tragic role in what happened next. The ship was 882 feet long, 175 feet high, and weighed over 46,000 tons. It had a swimming pool, gym, restaurants, and first-class cabins that rivaled five-star hotels. It was a symbol of engineering pride and human ambition. There were around 2,224 people on board, rich aristocrats, immigrants chasing dreams, families, workers, and crew. Each person had a story, and for many, it ended in icy darkness. On April 10, 1912, the Titanic set sail from Southampton, England, headed for New York. Spirits were high. The weather was clear. No one could imagine what was coming. Just 4 days into the voyage, on April 14, 1912, disaster struck. At 11:40 p.m., the Titanic collided with a massive iceberg in the North Atlantic Ocean. The impact ripped a 300-foot gash along its hull. Water poured into the ship's compartments rapidly. Within hours, the unsinkable Titanic was doomed. Panic spread. There weren't enough lifeboats, only 20 for over 2,000 people. At 2:20 a.m. on April 15, just 2 hours and 40 minutes after the collision, the Titanic split in half and sank beneath the ocean. More than 1,500 people died in one of the deadliest maritime disasters in history. Let that sink in. Over 1,500 lives lost. Most froze to death in the ice-cold water. Only 705 people survived, rescued by the Carpathia, a ship that arrived too late to save the rest. First-class passengers had better access to lifeboats, while many third-class families were trapped below deck. The inequality in survival rates still stirs debate today. The Titanic was a $7.5 million project in 1912. If we adjust that for inflation, the ship would cost around $200 million to $250 million today. That's how massive the scale of this tragedy was, not just in lives, but in ambition and investment. Over the years, deep-sea expeditions have explored the wreckage, lying over 12,000 feet below the ocean's surface. The ghostly remains still sit silently in the cold darkness. Titanic's story inspired countless books, documentaries, and the famous James Cameron movie in 1997. But nothing can truly capture the terror and heartbreak experienced that night. New technology and 3D imaging have shown us incredible visuals of the wreck, revealing how nature has slowly taken over the once mighty ship. Barnacles now cover its skeleton. There are even luxury expeditions that take people down to see the wreck. Yes, you heard that right. For around $250,000 per person, you can descend in a submersible and witness the Titanic with your own eyes. Even after more than 110 years, Titanic remains a powerful symbol. A warning of arrogance, a tribute to human stories, and a reminder of how fragile life can be. Every time we remember Titanic, we remember the people, their hopes, fears, and final moments. This wasn't just a shipwreck, it was a moment that changed maritime laws and safety forever. If you're fascinated by historic events like this, and how they connect with modern tech and transport, you're in the right place. We don't just cover cars, we tell powerful stories at Car Updater M5G. So make sure to subscribe to Car Updater M5G, like this video, and share it with others who love history, mysteries, and machines. This is just the beginning. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, only on Car Updater M5G.